Oh god, it's a TF2 update!
I'm so excited. I get to pretend that I give a fuck about the new weapons. Oh, and those taunts? Yeah, the game needed more fucking taunts. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go buy all of them right now, so that way I can equip them to my spy and pretend that I actually fucking care. So that way I can spend 5 minutes of my video just taunting and talking about it. And that's like half of the video already. The other 5 minutes, it could be anything. I'll just show off the weapon. Or maybe I'll just read you guys the fucking patch notes. How does that sound? I'll just make an entire video where I read you very, very slowly in a nice, soothing, and calm voice the nice, simple patch notes from this very, very wonderful update. That's just not gonna happen. It's your boy, the motherfucking UNJ. And even though TF2's community is a fraction of the size of games like Dota and Counter-Strike and that other game, we still have people making vlog posts and TF2 videos where they will literally do one of two things. Before the update comes out, they make a 6 or 10 minute video where they will just assume everything. They heard that there's an update coming, and they will literally just go on and on and on about stuff that isn't going to happen. For example, oh well, I actually received word from somebody at the Valve headquarters office that there is an update coming, and it's going to be the imminent yearly update that TF2 does, because TF2 only updates once every 6 fucking months at this point, and it's going to be their big summer update. What's going to be in the update? I don't know yet, but I know somebody at the headquarters who sent me this message.
What do you want?
You fucking stupid bitch!
Thank you for contacting me with this question. We at Valve value our loyal customers. To answer your question, no, fuck off. Go buy some keys and open crates, then try to join a server for a couple hours. Thanks and have fun.
And then you have the other YouTubers who still make videos about this game. They'll go into a pub or a community server because that's one of the easiest ways to play the game now. They'll use the new items. They'll make a whole bunch of 2012 memes trying to act like other people from 2012 who no longer play this game. And then you have the competitive community, which some of them will make videos about the update, and they will bullshit on and on and on about things that nobody fucking understands, because the competitive community on TF2 is so minuscule compared to how much people just casually play this game because they want to have a good time. With all three of those groups of people making videos, nobody actually talks about the fucking update itself. Nobody speaks for the majority of the people who play this game. That majority of the people being people who just want to get on a game and have a good time. People who this game is their favorite game, not because they want to get on and fucking win medals and shit, but because it's such a fun and easy game that you can just pick up and play, and you don't even have to be good at it, because there's a lot of things that you can do in the game, like be AFK and spawn, or like just fucking around and doing a bunch of weird stuff with your friends, because at the base of every single video game, that's what it is. It's something that's supposed to be fun. The competitive aspect and the aspect of you wanting to do something competitively, that's just an added bonus that this game carries with it. And our community did an insanely awesome job of creating that group of people, of creating people who wanted to play competitively with each other. And I have nothing against competitive players. The things that I've seen them do with this community are insane. It's awesome. It's on an esports level, and it's something that I've really enjoyed watching from time to time. And this is coming from somebody who I hate esports. And the closest thing to esports that I ever get to watching is with this game. But I draw the line when a competitive player thinks that they can talk about everything about the game for everybody, because they just can't. And I can't talk for everything about competitive, and I'm not going to. I'm not gonna say anything about the competitive or boring physical aspects of like the numbers and shit in this game. Instead, I'm here to talk to you about, is it fun or not? Because I'm not a TF2 YouTuber. I'm not even a video game guy. I'm just a guy who likes to have fun. I'm a fun guy. Am I fucking right? I'm also a mushroom that happens to have 2,200 hours of this game. And 2,200 of those hours were all played casually. They were played with the intention of having fun. So I'm going to try to tell all of you casual players out there like me what you should know and what's fun about the game, and whether or not you should feel the doom and gloom from the shitstorm that Valve has put upon us. I'm going to tackle the biggest problem with this fucking update, and that's that the game just doesn't fucking work. Do you like waiting? Do you like sitting in a queue for 55 minutes? I'd also like to let you know that the 55 minutes thing isn't an exaggeration. It's gotten much better from when it first came out, but it's still very bad, and I'd say that at this point, on average, you're going to be waiting for at the very least 5 minutes. And do you see how you can like click the coin thing right there? Like, what is that?
Yeah, nothing.
It's just like something to waste my time.
Yes. Ching, 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 ching,
This
ching,
is the
ching,
funnest
ching.
part of the update right here.
Yeah. Oh, it flipped. It flipped over. It did it again. This is the update we all wanted.
Yes.
A time waster.
As stated, it has gotten much better. 5 minutes compared to other games is abysmal. I shouldn't have to wait 5 minutes to get into a game. This is where I say something positive about the whole update, and this is the most positive part of it for me, and maybe some of you will recognize this too, or you already have recognized it. For the past almost year and a half now, I've barely played any of this game, and that's because I have so much hours played on this game, and it's just not that fun to me anymore. And the past year specifically, the only fun that I was having in this game at all was getting on and trolling people, because I'm just a bastard. And I wasn't sure if it was the game was just getting old, or if it was the updates itself that were making me not like playing the game. And I think it's a mix of the two, honestly. But that doesn't mean that this game still isn't incredibly fun, and that it can't still be a game that I'm always going to end up going back to, because I really do think that I'll always end up going back to it, even if it's only for like 20 minutes like it was for this past year. And with that being said, the update made me play this game longer than I have in 2 days than I have in the past 8 months. In the past 2 days, I've literally played about 20 hours of this game, and I attribute all of that to the XP system. Before, you would get on and you would play for the sole purpose of playing the game, because it's a very fun game with lots of silly and weird shit that goes on in it. And for people who like taking it a step further, there was strange weapons available to people and strange items where it would track the progress that you've done with that item or weapon. So you get on, you'd play, you'd top score, and then you'd feel super cool because your scattergun became face melting. And then that's pretty much it. That's what you had to show for it. Now, after every single game, when you're playing, you get XP for it, and you get to level up, and there's a number rank, and you get a fancy badge icon, which they look really cool. And when you go to check your score, everybody has their own specific unique badge, according to what level and how much XP you have. I just said all that nice shit about the game, and they even fucked that up, because watch this. Oh boy, look, I'm not connected to the game coordinator, and also, I didn't even get any XP for that game. And another bug that's been going on with this is, for certain games, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't give you fucking XP at all, no matter what you do. Here's another bug for you. Every now and then, when that glitch happens to you, you can type retry in the console, and if you had a friend that was with you, they can also rejoin the server. Yeah, I'm being loaded back into 2 Fort, apparently. Brother Nero has joined the game. We weren't actually in a game that whole time. It was just an alternate reality. A player abandoned and will be penalized. It is now safe to leave, but you may continue to play. That's what it says. We're in here alone.
That's weird.
Yeah, we fucked up the game even more than it already was. I wonder what happens when the time limit's up. Honestly, that would be something that would be more rewarding about this. Like, the XP feels good to get it, even though there's no point to it. But it would feel a million times better if there was a rank. Like, why is there no rank? There's a guy in here. What the hell? Is that you?
Yes.
Hey, you're on my team.
What? How did you kill me?
It said that you were fucking blue, even though you're on my team. Yeah, what the hell?
Do you come out of the spawn door too?
No, I don't. I came from the other spawn. Let me kill you.
You already did. It says red and red there.
Yes, we did it.
The hell am I supposed to cap if you keep killing me, you fucker?
All about the game and how you play it.
It's also weird that it says a player abandoned.
I know too, because that's not a thing in this.
Non-casual, it's not. The game is just fucking broken.
Well, we're gonna find out what happens now. What happens when you die?
You failed.
Did you say? Oh, whoa! It put you on the other team.
Oh wow.
That's weird. There's people.
Yeah, this is the last game.
I have 47 points and 9 points.
You're on your team. You're on your own team. Look, do you see yourself twice?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, I see myself.
Yeah, you're on my team and on your team. We did it. In that small segment, you heard me talk about how there's nothing that we're being given for the XP that we're getting, and I think that that's the key to making this game worth playing again. The XP alone was able to get me to play the game for 20 hours in 2 days, so why not reward us for it? Why not, at the very least, give us a leaderboard? Competitive has one, and it's broken. I know of 3 people who are on the top ranks list in competitive who are hackers, which, quick side note, that's ridiculous because when people leave, it just voids the whole game and you get nothing out of it, even if the game was going on for 45 minutes. By the way, good job, Valve. Your update did all of about nothing with banning those hackers. Yeah, I think you forgot that. Lamaubox is literally the most basic and easy aimbot to install. A fucking child can install it, and it's meant for idiots. It's meant to be the idiot's cheating software. And it just completely skipped the fact that there are more aimbots out there that are way more complex than Lamaubox. Lamaubox is something that you copy and paste into a folder, and it took you almost 9 years to get rid of it. So congratulations. I'm incredibly disappointed with Valve and with how Team Fortress is ending up, but I have a lot of hope. And here's what it's going to take. Before you do or add anything to the game or change anything about the game, you need to make sure that the servers work. On top of that, you need to update the game more than once every 6 months. That's just uncalled for a game that you want people to put money into. Since more people play the game casually than any other way, give us a leaderboard. Reward us for playing your game and earning the XP that you give us. It's not that hard. When the stupid contracts were a thing, at least we got a weapon out of doing it. How hard could it be to give us something like that again? Or anything. How's about this? The crates that we all know that you're going to put out because you guys love your money so much. Why don't you make it be the only way that you can get the crates is by leveling up in casual mode. Let the fucking game die or commit to it. It's understandable that Dota and Counter-Strike come before this game because they have way more players than this game will ever have ever. But the way that you've been treating it for the past 2 years is that you've been trying to squeeze the juice that's left out of a very, very dry lemon. I feel like this video all of a sudden got very serious. Like I'm pitching a fucking speech to legislation right now. What do you guys want to change about the game? How do you guys feel about the update? Do you guys hate it or do you love it? Because personally, like I said, I love it. I just wish that it would work better. Tell us what you think down below in the comments. And do you guys think that there's still hope for TF2 or do you think that it's pretty much all downhill from here? And also, what do you guys think of the balance changes? And if there's any competitive players out there, what do you guys think of how competitive is going right now? What do you guys want to see done with competitive? So we're not ending on a super emo note. Here's a bunch of recordings that I did about the balance changes, and they were my genuine reactions to it. But I just rewatched them, and they're pretty funny, so we'll end on a nice positive note. Remember, let us what you guys know in the comment section. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, what you guys think can be done for TF2 to dig it out of the hole that Valve has put it in. You hardly do anything in the updates that you put out like 3 times a year, and then when those updates are out, you only fucking change stats of weapons and you change shit that doesn't need to be changed. Like, what the fuck is this? When was the fucking cozy camper ever a problem with anybody? And since when the fuck did the Sydney fucking sleeper need to get buffed? The fucking weapon is already stupid. Like, it's like they have Thompson. You remember Thompson, that guy? It's like they have Thompson at their headquarters and they're asking him what he wants. And he doesn't even know how to speak yet, but he holds up his Sydney sleeper and, you know, he just shakes it around a little bit and they're like, okay, yeah, well, I guess we'll buff it then. They're like, who are you trying to appeal to? Is it Thompson? Or maybe it's one of the many 8-year-olds who download this game because it's free.
This is interesting. We only ever played Pastime on that one map.
I didn't realize there was a different one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's new or what.
Why does this the train?
Sir?
I can't even push people with it. Like, I walk up to them and, like, it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't register. It refuses.
I don't know why you're so invested in it. It doesn't do anything.
Because they put it in the game.
Because they're fucking stupid!
Like, I genuinely want to know, like, they had to program this into the game. And there has to be some sort of, like, you know, initiative behind why they would do that.
There absolutely isn't.
They spent the time programming it into the game. They had to have had something in mind for this.
It's like, hey, why don't we just do this? Okay.
I don't know where I pushed somebody. It did stuff. Look, he killed me. The guy that I pushed killed me. Thank you for watching the video. I really hope that Valve will do something about this and we can continue to play this game that we've all grown to love over the past fucking decade almost. It's coming up on a decade. And it's just really crazy. I remember when I first got this game in 2007, the guy talked me into buying it because he said, word for word, that game got a lot of awards. And I was like 12 years old at the time and I was like, hell yeah, this is what I want. And it was just love from there. And I hope that they can find that love that we all first had for the game, and they can rekindle it. Thank you for watching. I'm Justin, you're motherfucking not. Click on the links on the screen, click on the videos that you see there, watch some other really funny and awesome shit. New IKSD frag clip of the day was fucking insane. That dude shampoo knocked some kids' dicks in the dirt. Give him a click. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, fuckers.